Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining again. I'm John. I'm your host today, and I'm gonna show you today where to store your crypto safe. It's important that you make sure that it is your coins, so your keys are your coins, and especially for this time, that's important if you want to save cryptocurrencies that you do it in a safe way, not on a hot wallet. We spoke about the different types of wallets already. Now I'm gonna show you where to buy some hardware wallets that I find very good to use. I recommend to buy them before you want to go into cryptocurrencies. It's only like 70 euros for one, so it's quite cheap, but it's a must have before you start investing into cryptocurrencies. If you don't want to, it's your choice, but make sure that you do it then on a paper wallet, because otherwise it's not your coins, not your keys or not your coins. We send cryptocurrency, so remember that. Let me show you the two basic ones. The first one is Trezor. This is a very beautiful one. You can buy the first model for 83 euros, and the more expensive wallet is 264. I know this one is not as cheap as the other one, but it's okay. What can you do with these hardware wallets, and what do they do exactly? They make sure that your cryptocurrencies are not on a hot wallet. So this is completely offline. You can see this model like a key for your safe house. So without this, you cannot enter your safe. You need that piece of hardware to be able to touch your cryptocurrencies. Your cryptocurrencies are not on your keys. They are still on the blockchain. So if you lose it or you don't have it anymore, that's okay. You just buy a new one, you keep your codes that you get with them, and make sure you reinstall it, and you will have your coins perfectly again. I would recommend then to buy two, so that you can swap into another one, because if you ever lost this thing and they know the passcode from it, they can also enter your domain. So for me, if you buy two, that's the recommended amount that I would always suggest that you have. First of all, if something happens to the first one, that you can always touch your coins again. And second of all, because I know it's easier if you have two. You never know if you want to have a second wallet somewhere stored in for very long safekeepings, that you don't need to swap from one to the other, that you just can put that one away, you don't need to look at it anymore. It's easier that way. That's all. Trezor is one of them. I will be leaving a link in below that you can use if you want to. That would be nice. If you don't, that's okay too. I'll just leave a link. You can just go to the website. Make sure you buy it straight away from the website, from the hardware store itself. So never go to a third party to buy these things. They can be used, compromised, or do something funny with it, and that they have your secret phrase. And if they have your secret phrase, that means that they can enter your wallet, and that would not be good at all. Now the second one I want to show you is Ledger. It's a very handy functional piece of hardware, and I use them myself both, so I've used them both. I know how they work. They're very easy, user friendly. Just the first time to install is a bit a lookup. There are enough movies already how to install them, but really people, if you want to start with cryptocurrencies, buy these things before you start investing into them. Why do I say this? Because I'm going to show you a website a bit later in this movie where you can buy your first cryptos, but you need a coin address. So we made already an atomic wallet. We already made Trezor. We also made the next Exodus wallet. Just forgot the word for a second. So we can also get our ledger, or we can also get our coin address from there, but I would recommend it to send it straight away to your ledger. Why? Because it's easier to keep them safe and to take something off of that. That way you will not spend it all in one time. And by the way, cryptocurrency is an investment. at this point. It's less used as trading tool, but more as an investment, so that you can store it for a longer time, and that you will gain the X amount of money that much faster if you just can keep it for, I would say, 5 years. If you can hold your cryptocurrencies for now in 5 years, you will be much thanking me in 5 years, because the technology will grow very fast, especially what's all going on in the economic. You all heard of it, how the inflation and everything, so I'm not going to talk about this here. I'm just going to show you how to do this, the purchase. I will make a link from the ledger too. So this is the products that you have. You got two kinds of ledgers. The first one is the plus, small one. You can add to 5,000 digital assets onto it. This is 79 euros. You just press the shop here, and you can straight away go to this site. You can get one, add to chart. You get a ledger backup pack. Then those are a bit less cheap, but for 70 euros you already would have one. So normally that's enough for yourself to store every crypto on it, what you will need for the beginning. Except if you want to say, I want to buy really a lot of cryptos, more than that you ever would need. If you have enough money and you want to do it, it's fine by me too. So you just buy them more and make sure that you just store it on there, so that they are for safekeepings. Once you reached your goal, send the amount that you want to sell back to an exchange, sell it, and it's done. You don't even need to send it to an exchange. You can just do it straight away from the Ledger app itself. Also now it has a way to send it to an exchange and get it sent it back. It's a bit less cheap, but it's easy and friendlier to use. Then you have to learn all the skills to send it to a normal exchange, a hot wallet, and then send it back. It takes a bit less time, and you just have to be a bit more patient, that's all, but it's also doable. Now, for the first place, what I would suggest, if you are in the EU, where to buy your first cryptocurrencies, I would recommend to do this with Anycoin Direct. Why Anycoin Direct? First of all, they have all the coins that you need to start with in their position, so they can send it straight to your Ledger wallet. So, for example, if you want to buy some bitcoins, you can start with the amount of 100 euros. Then you just press buy bitcoins. Then you can choose two things here. Make sure you never use the vault. Always use external wallets. You press that and you can be able to continue. From there on, you just follow the steps. What you need to do, you need to fill in the wallet address that you have from your ledger and so on, and then you will be able to send your cryptocurrencies or buy your cryptocurrencies. Why do I suggest this website? Because you can do it straight away with bank contact. So if you have a small piece where you normally do your bank descriptions or subscriptions for, it's just the same. You just put it in, sell it, buy it, and within the hour you will have it in your wallet. These are very fast people, they work perfectly, but please do never send it to the vault, because you will never be able to touch your cryptocurrencies. You will only be able to sell it and get the money back out, but you are nothing with that. So these are then not your keys again, not your coins. So that's why I suggest, first of all, buy a ledger, make sure you do it, or buy a Trezor, buy a hardware wallet. There are multiple other ones too, but I would recommend those two. They're user friendly, very handy to use, very safe also, and they're also compatible with MetaMask and some other, like Exodus is compatible with Trezor, so that's on that side, to make sure that you're always safe with your cryptocurrencies. Now, that's about it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll leave the 3 links to the websites under it. I would recommend to use those also, so that you're safe for yourself and that you're able to buy crypto on a safe base. I hope you helped. I hope you enjoyed. If you have suggestions for me, give me a thumbs up, give me a like. That would be nice for you all. Also, if you have suggestions for me to teach you from something else, let me know, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Ciao.